Today we will visit the oldest wine region in Spain, a land of culture, civilizations, fights and battles, where throughout history even dinosaurs left their mark. The first qualified denomination of origin, or Denominación de Origen Calificada, of the country, where the Spanish wines with the most international fame are produced. Rioja is located in the north of Spain, with medieval buildings identified as World Heritage Sites, but with architectural expressions that are and will always be a legacy, an architectural heritage for today's and future generations. During this video, I'm going to share with you one day visiting Rioja Alavesa, with helpful ideas on how to make your personal travel plans. Also, in the description, I'll leave you useful links to reserve, or in case you want to buy some of the wines from the area. Thank you for subscribing, it makes a huge difference and it's free. Without any further ado, let's get to it. After a homemade breakfast in Madrid, we began our journey to La Rioja in about 3 hours and a half. Around noon, we were in the heart of Rioja Alavesa, entering the iconic building of Ysios Winery, located at the foot of the Sierra Cantabria. Its name is an attribute to the Egyptian gods, Isis and Osiris. It opened in 2001 and became the pioneer of introducing the wine style known as Vinos de Autor in La Rioja, which means something along the lines of autograph wines. High-quality wines designed by the winery's enologist team, produced in small quantities beyond the region restrictions and limitations. From the magnificent landscape emerges the amazing figure of Ysios Winery, a building designed by the eminent architect Santiago Calatrava, built in a way that blends harmoniously with the Sierra Cantabria and the surrounding landscape. The curves of the facade reflected on the water pond remind the oak barrels where wines are aged. Ysios is a medium-sized boutique winery that currently belongs to the Pernod Ricard Group, produces high-quality wines with advanced winemaking techniques. Ysios is specialized in the production of Vinos de Autor, a Vinos Reserva in limited edition. Bodegas Ysios produced its wine mainly with Tempranillo grape, grown in clay and calcareous soils. We learned all this during a guided tour inside the impressive facilities that culminated in a tasting of some powerful wines with a lot of character, refined structure, and perfect balance, with elegant and persistent tannins. Unique wines that express the true character and terroir of La Rioja Alavesa. Later on, we changed from modernity to history and tradition. We needed something to eat and we took the opportunity to discover Laguardia, a medieval town in Rioja Alavesa, part of the País Vasco, a beautiful town that reminds me of Tuscany in Italy. Without a doubt, a town that is worth visiting. Between its vintage walls and streets, you can sense history and culture. There are underground wineries and cellars within more than 300 caves, many of which can be visited with appointment. Some offer wine tastings, courses, and even virtual or interactive tours showing the winemaking process. Later, we were ready to rest and relax, so we checked in at Sercotel Villa de Laguardia, a very convenient hotel due to its location and rates, since it is very close to the wineries we wanted to visit. We relaxed by the pool for a couple of hours and got ready for dinner at the restaurant 1860 Tradition in the Marqués de Riscal hotel, located at La Ciudad del Vino, a complex located in another medieval town of La Rioja Alavesa called Eltziego. complex includes the winery of Los Herederos del Marqués de Riscal, one of the oldest in Rioja, as well as a modern building designed by the Canadian architect Frank Gehry, a work full of shapes and colors that is perfect harmony with the landscape of the area. The building houses the luxury hotel Marqués de Riscal, which is part of the Marriott International Bonvoy chain, one spa, and 2 restaurants led by Chef Francis Paniego, the first chef from Rioja to obtain the Michelin star. Without a doubt, a place full of living sensations, where history and tradition merge in perfect harmony with our modern times. We had an unforgettable gourmet experience in the terrace of 1860 tradition, where we enjoyed the delicious food paired with 2 of the wines from Los Herederos del Marqués de Riscal. Excellent, one wine better than the last. The Marqués del Riscal grandma's meatballs are delicious, best albóndigas ever. We had an extraordinary evening, immersed under the iconic roof of Frank Gehry, with panoramic views of Eltziego medieval town and of the Sierra Cantabria. The opportunity to be in the unique and magical place will remain marked in our memories. On the next day, we took some pictures in front of Villarreal Winery, inaugurated in 2004 by His Majesty King Juan Carlos I, another architectural gem, whose visiting hours did not match with our stay, so we said goodbye to the Rioja Alavesa, heading to Rioja Alta. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Share it with your traveling friends and wine lovers. And don't forget to like it and subscribe by pressing the red button. It's totally free. Cheers and salute. Thank you for sipping with us around the world. In the description, I'll leave with useful links to help you with your traveling plans or to buy wines from La Rioja. Cheers and salute.